In a world that provides you limitless options, I bet the last thing you want to do to yourself is being boxed. But when you are in the box, it makes you think outside the box. Boxed Up with Pedro, brought to you by Alewa House. Boxed Up, giving you real, frank, and straight to the point conversations. Just like politics, no permanent friend, no permanent enemy, but permanent interest. That's what it is. The man that I have today is in the opposition right now. You can see I'm wearing white, he's wearing gray. But it doesn't matter. I've got a few gray too. He's got one too. I mean, he's got some. Welcome to Boxed Up with Pedro, made possible by Alewa House. And my guest today is somebody that I have so much respect for. The first time I met him, it was a long time ago. And we are about to box him up. Nobody loves to be boxed, but that's just my simple job description right here. I've got the one and only Solomon Inusa. I'm sure if you go anywhere and ask for anybody with that name, they probably would say they don't know who that person is. But immediately you mention Priest OG. Of course, everybody knows Priest OG. But that's a scam because he isn't a priest in any way, but he's a priest of music. Priest OG is right here. Let me shake you, sir.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
It's a pleasure having you right here. You were that manager that all artists wanted at some point. So what happened? You don't have any artists again. From Mista Seth to Jeremiah Gyang to Solomon Lange to Seth King Carty talking about Visa down to Keaton Morgan, Max Weir. What happened? What happened to the future entertainment? It looks like there's no future.
Well, the future entertainment is there. Nothing has happened to future entertainment, but maybe what has happened to me. You know, I don't know. I think I just got tired music. I got tired making music. I got tired being in the music business. And I just wanted to take a break. And I got tired, you know, working with artists, you know, who don't want to listen, who, you know, get big and all of a sudden they feel like who are you to even talk with them, you know, talk to them anymore. So I just got tired, you know, and like, I need to take a break.
I remember Mr. Seth put up a post on Facebook and said, I am done with my job. Please beg Priest OG to release it. That was how powerful you were.
Yeah, I mean, I take my job seriously as the manager of the artist. So whatever my artist brings out, I feel like that's my responsibility. So I take my job very seriously. The sound have to be fine. The production have to be okay. The vocals and delivery, and most importantly, the lyrics, you know, have to be okay. And do you know how I used to test a song before I release it? I listened to a song 100 times on repeat.
Okay.
Yes. And until I'm okay, it's not coming out.
Okay, you said you got tired. I'm sure you've read the scripture where the Bible says that before you build your house, you must count the cost. It looks like you didn't count yours.
Well, I did, but...
And you were getting tired.
Yeah,
Quitters never win and winners never quit. Do you believe that?
No, I didn't quit. I just took a break, Mr. Pedro.
How do you mean taking a break for over how many years? You don't have an artist, not even a single artist.
Yeah.
When was the last time you managed an artist that hit the limelight? It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
So.
Yeah. So, like I said, I just decided to take a break.
Why would you take
and
a
I
break
decided to exploit
for something that you enjoy doing. For something that
I still
you
love making music.
doing.
Yes,
so,
but
and you are taking a break on that particular thing.
Yeah.
It's either you're not deriving the desired joy.
Probably, maybe you could say it like that. But you have to understand one thing, Pedro. I'm a man of multi-talents.
Yeah.
Right? So I feel like music is taking all of my time.
Music
right?
was the one that brought you to limelight. And every other thing that you got, you go through music.
Well, partially.
Not partially.
Not totally lie. Not totally. You're not
On
totally
a scale
lying.
of 1 to 10, music gave you 8. And the others were just 2.
Yeah,
and now
at that
you are
point.
tired of having music
No,
And
I
I
just
think
told you,
on that
Pedro. You're not
part,
listening to me. You're
I'm
not listening
listening
to
to
me. No,
you.
I told you
You
one
took
thing.
a break.
I decided to take a break.
Do
But
you
do you
take a
know?
break making money?
I'm still making
Nobody
money.
certainly takes a break making money.
But I
And
told you, music is not the
like
only
they
way
say,
I make
do not
money, right?
treat,
So I have
do
to give
not
attention
treat
to other
the
things.
goose that lays the golden egg anyhow. And now you're saying
How
you're
about
taking a
if
break.
music? Have you ever considered that music didn't treat me well?
Well, it is not for me because I'm not in it.
Exactly. So me that's sitting in
But
it,
did
I
you get
told you.
fame? Did you get fame? Did people respect you? When they mentioned your name, the first thing, the picture that paints is that iconic manager.
Yeah.
Okay,
And the
so
music gave me fame. Music gave me an opportunity.
money.
Music gave me small money. In fact, music make me, and as well as music make me broke.
And let's talk about the pattern. There's always a fallout between you and your artist, down to what we have now. Why are you always falling out with them?
No, I don't fall out with my artists.
So what
Yeah.
happened?
Okay, this is it.
They
Let me tell you.
terminate your appointment.
No, let me tell you what the Future Entertainment was all about. When I built the
Because
Future
you were
Entertainment,
managing the big artists, big names.
yes,
Mr. Seth,
and you
down
know,
to, in fact, Solomon Lange had to come to look for your service.
Yes.
And now you guys are no longer together.
I don't have to be with my artists all the way. You have to
Are
understand
they
the
still
music
your
management.
artists? They are no longer your artists
Yes.
because on their jacket they will put for management call, and certainly those numbers were
Okay,
not your
let me
numbers.
tell you, like I told you, you don't understand the principle at which I worked.
What is the principle?
Yeah, if you will notice, most of the artists I work with, it's usually at the beginning of their careers when all they had was probably just dreams.
So
just
when they
vision.
and
then
then when
my
they
goal,
get to the
my goal,
pinnacle,
listen,
when
listen.
they get to the pinnacle, you're not good enough.
No, not really. My goal is to be able to let them go at some point so that I can give attention to some other people. So I take them when they are, nothing or nobody, or when they just had dreams. My goal is to build them to a point where I can, if they want to go, some of them get to the point where they set up their own labels, they set up their own stuff. My company wasn't a record label, it's just a management company. And so at some point, some of them can get signed to other record labels. So other record label come up to them like, we want you. They say, okay, fine, come. And in part of my contract,
yes.
listen, that I work with my artists is, there is a clause for me to let them go. So when they get to that point and they feel, you know what, I want to go.
So
I
what
let
do
them
you
go.
get in return?
Well,
Just say thank you, handshake, smile.
it happens most of the time.
Take you out.
But it's not their fault.
It's whose fault?
Mine.
Oh.
Yes.
How?
And yeah, because maybe, let me say maybe part of my training or how, we in the northern Nigeria, how we grew up. We don't take issues of, contracts serious. We don't, we just shake hands. We feel that we have agreed. And let me tell you one thing, Pedro. I know that I've lost so much. That's why I said music made me poor. It's not that music hasn't given me money.
Okay.
Understand? But I've made more money doing other things that I love.
That music gave you the platform for recognition.
So like I told you, right? So music was it
But
for me.
do you believe that music has failed on the plateau?
Of course, music has failed.
Courtesy of, in fact, largely due to some of your contributions. In terms of,
how will you say that?
In terms of keeping quiet. Because at a point you wrote a letter. Let me take you back. You wrote a letter to artists. You wrote a letter also talking about P-Man. And you didn't do anything. And now you're saying you're taking a break.
Okay, well, let me come from this direction. Okay, we know
because everything that has been a success had your name.
Yes, I will say by the grace of God, I have been able to be part of the success of the whole entertainment industry in Jos.
Have you got anything to show for it?
Nothing. Music didn't give me anything. And
lastly,
do you feel like I
depressed?
said, I don't. I feel I'm a grateful person. I feel like every point in my life, if I get to a point,
you have never felt depressed.
No.
That the money or what should have been coming to you because you raised people is not coming to you.
No. I don't. I'm a grateful person, like I say. I just feel grateful that at least I'm able to take somebody, from a point where they are literally living on the street, and by the grace of God now they can feed their family, they can take care of, they can drive good cars, they can live in very expensive houses. Even though I cannot drive maybe the kind of cars they're driving or whatever, but I'm grateful. Looking back to say, you know what? Because of me, I brought this person this far. I have, you know my story. You know artists that I have
Definitely.
met, squatting, just,
I
just
know
on
this
the
stuff.
street, and I'm like,
And that's
you're
why you're
talented.
here being boxed.
And I am happy. I'm never depressed. If any of them didn't look back and say, you know what, this guy was part of my success story, let me go back and bless him. Well, if any of them didn't do that, I don't hold anything against them. I just, keep
Even for
looking
your
forward.
time, your sweat.
Yeah, I spent a lot of, wasted a lot of my years, like my early years, serving not just artists, even helping family members build businesses, help other people build businesses. And I don't know, maybe I'm jinx or something, like, the whole thing just grows big on my hand, and all of a sudden, like,
They
this thing,
feel you are not man
yeah,
enough.
maybe not good enough, or maybe too arrogant enough.
So have you done some sort of introspection to know that?
Yeah, like
This
that's
is a
what, this
pattern.
is the reason why I'm telling you. I said I have realized that, right? And so for me, putting even music, like dealing with music on a break, like yeah, it's been a while. I'm trying to get back into music.
So when are you
know.
resuming?
I've resumed.
But
I've
we've not seen
resumed.
your hand.
Yeah, but you've not seen anything yet. I mean, in fact, one of my artists, Kate Miri,
Yeah.
I think recently, I think a year or so, had to really come back to me like, Priest, I think we need to go back working together. I'm like, okay, let's go slow. Let's make sure
Are
everything
you
is done
are
right.
you now
And
wiser
we're working.
now with your
Guy,
decisions?
I am way, way more wiser, dealing with especially creative people, So the challenge is this that I have noticed. It's not just about me. The problem has to do with creative people. And being able to manage creative people is really, really a difficult task. Like I told I think one of the last artists I worked with, I said, when he came to my office, like, you need to, I said, no, you guys are humble when you're starting. But as soon as you get big, all of a sudden you feel like one of my artists would say, I am the star.
All right, unfortunately, you're not the star here. I am the star. And this is where we get to dot the I and cross the T's and say our BYEs. Did you feel boxed?
Yeah, I was boxed. Peace.